Did you know that there are con artists all around us, and many of us think that we could never become one of their victims? Many people think that they could spot a gimmick from a mile away and tell when someone is being untruthful to them. And then we have others who figures, oh well, everyone lies, so what's the big deal, right? Well, I guess it's not a big deal to you if you have never donated money to someone believing one thing and then later on finding out that they actually con them by telling them falsehoods. Okay, so con artists use a few tactics, but their most powerful tactic is to create psychological warfare. Psychological warfare is used in order to confuse and manipulate their victims, or should I say, their subscribers. At one time or another, I myself supported this con artist. Why? Because she made me feel, just like the rest of you, that we were connected at some point. Not so much that I have been in her situation, but just for the mere fact that I know that there are other people who have been in the same situation, and you never know what could happen to you, right? From one day to the other. Con artists, they'll create a rapport and the ability to obtain empathy and sympathy from us. How did she do that? Well, she shares in her life story. And she kind of informs us that what she is sharing is honest and true. Many people kind of feel this connection to someone that we really do not even know, right? And we offer people support. But we need to understand that some people just does not deserve your support. They do not deserve empathy nor your sympathy. They actually really deserve what they have and worse. Some people deserve a jail cell. Y'all are looking at this from your point of view only. But there are people who have actually donated to a magazine called Block 11, assuming that this was a non-profit profitable magazine who offered help within communities. To find out that this is not true is heartbreaking for some people. But some of these people do not want to come forward to put her on blast, and they feel like they just didn't do their homework, and that's why they've become a victim. I was one of those people who was in her live stream one day, and she was talking about the nonprofit magazine and the work that she was doing through this magazine. So I requested some information so I can donate. And she put a link in the room. I went to the link. If it wasn't for the fact that I have a nonprofit organization myself and have worked with multiple nonprofit organizations, if it wasn't for that fact alone, I would have been conned as well. See, when I went to the page and noticed that it was a magazine, I'm thinking to myself, okay, she says that this magazine helped people in the organization, in communities. So I searched for what is called a mission statement. All nonprofits have a mission statement, right? It's a requirement. So I couldn't find a mission statement. See, the mission statement will tell those who donate to them what they are doing with the money. What's the basis of the nonprofit? What is the goal of the nonprofit? But I could not find a mission statement. So then I started to back away. I'm like, what's going on? That is why Sasa Rae has decided that she would just make up lies on me when she knows that I was capable and able to figure out that this was not real at all. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. I was about to pull out some money. in order to help others. I am not trying to donate to a magazine just so people could continue making a magazine. Who does that? Like, why would you donate to a magazine? Is what you are donating to them for, just so they could continue to have a job? Because what she told me is that she was doing work in the community. She was helping out young women, young girls, and young men, talking to them and doing things like that. I'm supportive of that. Okay? But I will not just hand out free money to someone just so they can do whatever they want to do. I want accountability. Accountability for what you are doing. That is very important. Because a lot of us as people did not receive something, whether it's through the government or through whatever, because there are people who are conning. Look at when they have these disasters, these natural disasters. Sometimes some of us sitting around and thinking, oh my God, I'm afraid who to donate to, because I don't know who's actually going to get this money. Is it going to go in some wealthy corporation's pocket, some CEO, or is this actually going to help victims? So some of you can sit back and relax and think, oh, well, it's no big deal. I mean, who cares if it's real or not? Who cares if she's lying or not? Well, I don't know. I think that is very important that we identify the liars, especially when they are seeking donations. Otherwise, why not just ask people for money? Like, can you give me money? I need some money. Can you send me some money? That sounds better to me. Like, if she said, okay, I need to buy a baby crib. Can you send me some money? That's one thing. But to be saying, well, can you just send me some donations? And let me tell you something else about this con artist that is it's such a red alert sign, the biggest one ever. When she made a video saying that she does not work with anyone but PayPal. The other websites like GoFundMe and there's a few others, they hold the people accountable. So if I tell you all that I am taking a group of kids on a trip, on an educational trip, and I'm looking for donations, if you send me the money through GoFundMe, GoFundMe is going to make sure everything is legit, and they're going to keep me accountable to the money. You can be able to go to the page and see how much have I raised so far, right? So everyone can know what the goal is, how much has been raised so far, and people could continue to donate if they like. With PayPal, there is no accountability. And that's why she won't deal with any of those other sites anymore. Because she's basically telling you, I'm not going to be accountable. When you all sent her that money for her to travel from Atlanta to California, you don't know how much she actually received. We don't know if she received any money at all. Or she may have actually received her goal of $5,000. And she's continually asking for money. We don't know. And you will never know. You already found out that she's a liar, but yet you want to continue to just figure, oh, well, if she'll tell us if she get there or not. And then there's videos where she admits that she just going to continue collecting donation money just for the fun of it. Why don't she just be honest and say, look, I need some money? Some of you men, you would send her some money, wouldn't you? Some of you ladies, she knows in order to get money from you, it has to be about baby justice. That's why she made that name, and that's why she referred to that baby, unborn baby, as baby justice. She wants you to feel connected to the fact that you could bring some justice into this world, that you can actually help a woman get some justice. Boy, her manipulation game is quite kind of on point, right? She's not very intelligent, but I be goddamn if she's not a hell of a liar. Peace, one love, I'm out.